study abroad options and someone mentioned Greece. Sounds dreamy, right? Sunsets near Santorini, classes near ancient ruins, and that Greek salad life. But wait, should you actually study in Greece? Hello, future abroad buddies. Today I'll break it down for you, the real pros, the not so glam cons, and exactly how the admission process works. Whether you are considering an undergrad or a master's, stay with me till the end because you don't wanna miss it. Also, if your dream is to study abroad, subscribe to the channel because we bring interesting content every week. Alright, let's talk about the good stuff first. Tuition is super affordable. 1500 euros for non-European students. और यूरोपियन के तो क्या ही कहने, completely free.
मेरा ही जलवा.
It's absolutely beautiful if you are someone who enjoys island trips, historical cities and cafe culture. And yes, Greece has some really good public universities too. Top ones: National Technical University of Athens, Aristotle University of Thessaloniki and University of Crete, just to name a few. And the best part, a number of English taught master's programs are available. So even if you don't know Greek, you still got options. But hold on, let me tell you what's not so great. If you want to do your bachelor's in English, options are really limited. Most undergrad programs are in Greek. The application process can be messy. Tight deadline, lots of document formalities, and everything needs to be apostilled or translated. Part-time jobs. They exist, but the pay is low and it may not fully cover your cost. So if you are someone who's hoping to earn while you study, Greece might not be the easiest place for that. Now, if you are still interested, cool. Here is how the application process works. Step 1. Choose a program. If you know Greek, great. But if not, look for English masters or private universities. Step 2. Check the requirements. Usually, they'll ask for your transcripts, degree certificate and language proof. Step 3. Apply through the official government portal. The deadlines are tight, usually around July, and the window might only be open for a few days. Step 4. Apostille your documents. Basically, get your documents officially stamped for international use. Step 5. Show your language skills. Greek for most undergrad programs or IELTS or TOEFL for English master's programs. Step 6. Apply for a visa. Non-European students need a student visa, and once you land in Greece, you will also need a residence permit. So, coming to the ultimate questions. Should you study in Greece? Now here is my honest take. If you want an affordable education, love history and culture and are okay with a little paperwork and slow assistant, go for it. But if you need a fully English bachelor's degree or want lots of part-time job options, you might be better off in Germany, Netherlands or the UK. So now tell me, would you study in Greece? And if yes, tell me in the comments which city would you pick? Athens, Thessaloniki or Crete? And if you need help with shortlisting universities, checking deadlines or applying, just message us because we help students get there every year. And like, share and subscribe to the channel for more study abroad tips. And I'll see you in the next one.